Okay. Good morning to you, Sarvesh. How are you? So today we are going to learn what? Future continuous tense. Okay. Yesterday what did we study?
Present continuous, past continuous.
Yesterday we studied present
Past.
and past continuous. Okay. And today we will learn what?
Future.
Future continuous. Okay? Future continuous. Right? Now, you have already learned what are the auxiliary verbs of the future tense. Correct? Tell
Shall, will.
shall
Will.
and will. Okay? Now tell me where you will use shall and where you will use
First
will.
person singular plural shall.
First person singular and
Plural.
okay. Now where you will use will?
Second person, third person singular plural.
Second person,
Third person singular plural.
third person, both singular and plural, right? Right? Now, how to form a sentence in future continuous form, right? Future continuous tense, using the subject and verb chosen. You know that? Very good. Let us see how best you do it, right? Now, I give you a subject and a main verb. Okay? Let us see. Rama. Okay? Main verb is Rama writes. Okay? Now tell me, in which tense is this sentence?
Third person singular.
No, this subject, This sentence is in which tense?
Simple present.
Simple present tense. Very good. Now, how will you proceed? How will you proceed? First you have to identify what?
Predicate.
Predicate. Which is predicate here?
Writes.
Very good. Which is the subject here?
Rama.
How you found out this is the subject?
Third person singular.
Third person singular. Third person singular. Right? So in present tense you will add what?
Yes, sir.
SRES, right? Now you convert this into simple past.
Rama wrote.
Very good. Rama wrote. This is
Rama wrote.
this is what tense?
Simple past.
Simple past. Okay. Now tell me the simple future tense of this. Rama.
Rama will write.
Very good. Will
Write.
write. This is the simple
Future.
future. Now try to tell, because we have already learnt present continuous and past continuous form. Convert this into present continuous form. Okay? Now tell me. Rama.
Rama is writing.
Very good. You have to put the be verb and present infinite and ing. You have to add. This is what tense?
Present continuous.
Present continuous tense, right? Okay, now tell me the past continuous.
Rama was writing.
Very good. Rama was writing. Now up to past continuous form, you have learned when, right? Now you have to go to what is the one?
Future continuous.
Future continuous form. I have told you how to form a sentence in future continuous form. You know the rules, correct? Come on, you read the rules loudly.
Look at the subject and find out person and number. Find out the suitable auxiliary verb of the future tense and put it immediately after subject. Third rule. Add be the verb immediately after auxiliary verb. Fourth rule. Find out the present infinite form of the main verb and put it immediately after be verb. Fifth rule. Now add eng to the main verb.
That's all over. Right. Now you apply those rules here and write this future continuous tense of this sentence. Right? You go to the board. You write. You write. You write the future tense of that sentence. Can you? Come on, do it.
Look at the subject.
Very good.
Third person singular.
Very good. Louder. Third person singular.
Third person singular. And find out the suitable auxiliary verb.
Very good. What is the suitable auxiliary verb here?
Will be.
Will be, correct.
And put it immediately after subject.
Very good.
And look at the object.
No, not object. What is it you have to look at?
Find out the present infinite
Infinite form of the main
of
verb.
the main verb.
Hmm.
Right.
Right. Very good. And then you have to put
ing.
very good. Now this is complete. What tense it is?
Future continuous.
Very good. Come on, take your seat. Very good. Now I give you few exercises, right? You have to complete it. Okay. Now shall we erase this? You have written? Right. Very good. Now, yesterday you wrote some exercises. You remember? You take those exercises and give me one or two sentences.
You are singing.
You are
Singing.
You are singing. You are singing. Okay, what tense it is?
Second part. You are singing.
Which tense it is? This sentence is in which tense?
Simple present.
No.
Future.
This is in which
Present
tense?
continuous. Present continuous.
Loudly.
Present continuous.
Present continuous. Why?
Auxiliary verb. Be verb.
Be verb and then ing. Okay, this present continuous. Right? Now you have to convert it into future continuous form. Okay? Come on, do it and tell me. Write in your notebook. You are singing. How will you write the future continuous tense? Will you do it in the board or you are telling? You are telling. Okay, come on, tell.
You will be singing.
You
Will be singing.
will be singing. Very good, correct. How you told this?
Look at the subject.
Very good. Look at the subject.
Find out the person and number.
Very good. In what
Third
person this?
singular.
Second person?
Singular.
Singular. Very good. Then what did you do?
Find out the suitable auxiliary verb.
Very good.
Will be.
Will be. Right. Okay. And then?
And find out the present infinite form of the main verb and put ing.
Very good. Now, this is over. Okay. Whatever may be the form of the verb here, you have to identify the infinite form and then add ing. Okay. Suppose I give you this way. Suppose I give you this way. You sang. What is this tense?
Simple past.
Very good. Simple past. Excellent. Now, here, how will you change? Now you have put till this, you are right. Okay. Okay. Here what will you put?
Singing.
Why?
Sang, present infinite.
Sang is past tense. Present infinite form?
Sing.
Sing. You have to put sing and then?
ing.
Very good. That is the way you have to form a future continuous form. Okay? Right, very good. Are you familiar with future continuous now?
Yes.
You have any doubt? Very good. Now, what is the next tense we are going to study today?
Present perfect.
Present perfect. Okay. Now, in perfect tense, how many forms are there? Perfect tenses. In perfect tenses, how many are there?
Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect.
Very good. Present, past, and future. Okay? Present perfect,
Past perfect,
past perfect,
future.
and future perfect. Okay? Now, we will study today present perfect and if possible, past perfect also. Right? We will learn 3 tenses every day. Right? Now, you have already known, I have already taught you otherwise, what are the auxiliary verbs for perfect tenses. What are the auxiliary verbs, you know or you have forgotten? You don't know? Okay, forget. Now the auxiliary verbs which are used in perfect tenses, how many are there? Present perfect, you know. There are 3 again. 3. Present. Now we will go person wise. Person, okay. Person. Number. Okay. Auxiliary verbs. AV. AV in present, past, future. Okay. Now tell me, what are the persons you know?
First person, second person, third person.
First person, second person, third person. In every person you have
Singular.
very good. You have singular plural. Okay. Very good. Now tell me, first person singular, what is the subject we normally use? I. Then we. Here,
You.
here,
You.
here,
She.
he, she, it. Here,
They.
they. Okay. Now you have to learn the auxiliary verbs that are used in perfect tense forms. Okay. Now what are they? I will tell you. Okay. In present you have what? You have. Okay. Both up to second. Okay. First person singular, first person plural, second person singular, second person plural. Present auxiliary verb is have. Don't forget, have is the auxiliary verb used in present perfect tense. Right? Right. Now, in second, third person singular, whatever may be the subject, whether it is he or she or it, what is the auxiliary verb form? Has. Tell me. Has. Correct? You know it already? Now only you are learning. So, have is the auxiliary verb for present perfect. For which are the persons? First person, second person, whether singular or right? And also for third person plural. Right? For third person plural also, what is the auxiliary verb? Have. In other words, easy to remember, for third person singular only, say third person singular only, you will use has. For all the other, you will use have. Right? Now let us go to past perfect. You know the answer for past perfect which you will use? What is the auxiliary verb? No. Had. Had. Okay. Correct? Now, whether it is any person, first person, singular or plural, second person, singular or plural, third person, singular or plural, what is the auxiliary verb? Had. Now come to future. Okay. Now you know already simple future tense, what are the auxiliary verbs we had?
Shall.
Very good. Shall and will, right? Now it is very simple, don't get confused. In a perfect tense, along with the future tense auxiliary verb shall or will, simply add have. What you will do? Add have to the auxiliary verbs of future. What are they? Shall and will. So you will have shall have and will have. Correct? Shall, where and all you will use? Very good. So here first person singular and plural. You will have shall have. What is that? Shall have. For second person singular plural, third person singular plural, you will have what? Will have. Don't say will has here. It is wrong usage. You should use only will have. He will have. You don't use will has. Okay. Only when there is no other verb or auxiliary verb or main verb in between, you will use only have. Okay. Otherwise, you will use simple present. So these are the auxiliary verbs used for these persons and number in present tense, past tense and future. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Right? Let us go example wise. You will understand better. Any doubt here? No? Clear? Now in future tense, future perfect tense, after he, what you will put? After he, what you will put? In future perfect tense, third person singular, after that what you will put auxiliary verb?
He will have.
Will, lovely.
He
Will have. Okay. Where you will put has?
present.
Present perfect. Okay. Very good. Shall I erase it? You have completed or still pending? Completed. Shall I erase? Very good. Now go. Let us go for examples. You will understand better. Okay. Now I will give you a subject and a main verb. You have to form a present perfect tense sentence. Okay. Now I say I make. I make. Right? Tell me in which tense it is actually right now. Simple. Very good. It is in simple present. Excellent. Now I am not going to ask you to convert into other sentences. Simply tell me what you know. Telling all those things I have taught you about the auxiliary verbs for perfect tense, you know. Tell me how you will change it to perfect tense, present perfect tense. Can you do it or shall I tell you? I will tell you. Okay, right. Now, you know how we formed rules for every tense forming, correct? Similarly, the first rule will be always to look at the subject and find out in which person it is and in which number it is, right? This is in which number? Which person?
First person.
First person?
Singular.
Singular. Very good. And what is the main verb? Make. Very good. Right? Now, reproduce the subject. Right? And first person singular, what is the auxiliary verb in present perfect?
Had.
Lovely.
Had.
Huh?
Had. Has.
The spelling?
Had.
H. Spell it.
A-B-E.
E-P-E. Very good. You have put the subject as it is and then you have put the auxiliary verb of the present perfect tense form suiting to the third first person singular. Correct? What you should do next is look at the main verb, right? And find out the past participle I already told you in forms of verb participle. I told you about past participle, present participle also. Correct? Now, for make main verb, do you know the past participle?
Make.
Loudly.
Make.
Loudly.
Make.
Spelling?
M-A-K-E.
M-A. Make is present tense only. What is the past form of make?
Make.
Loudly.
Make.
Spelling?
M-A-K-E.
M-A. No. Make it is wrong. You are not studied. That is the issue. Okay. You study now. No problem. For may, the past form is made. You would have put, you would have seen in products made in India, made in China, all those. So, easy to remember. Make, made. So, simply after the first reproduce the subject, right? Then find out the suitable auxiliary verb of the present perfect and put it immediately after the subject. And then find out the past participle of the main verb given and put it immediately after the auxiliary verb. I have made. Now I have, read it. I have made. This is in which tense?
Perfect past.
In the tense. Which tense? Present?
Present perfect.
You should not forget that. Present perfect. Don't say simple present. Simple perfect tense. Say present perfect tense. Okay. You got it? Can you do it for another exercise? Suppose I give you another exercise, will you do it? Right, then you came. You change this to present perfect. If you do it rightly, we will go to past perfect. You write, very good. You have also correct. And then what you should do? What did you tell now? Answer you tell.
You have came.
Loudly.
You have came.
You have came. It is wrong. Why? Now you write, have also write. Why you put have?
Auxiliary.
Auxiliary verb. Which person, number and all you have seen. Right, very good. Now this is wrong. Why it is wrong? What you should put here? What you should put here immediately after have or has, whatever it is, what you should put? Main verb.
Past participle.
Loudly tell.
Past participle.
Past participle of the main verb. Is it correct? What is the past participle of came? What is the present infinite form of came?
Come.
Right, very good. Come. Come is the present infinite form. Past form is came. What is the past participle form? Come, came, come. Put, cut, like that. Come, came, come. Understood? Now what is wrong here?
Came.
This is right, this is right, this is wrong. What you should write?
Come.
So it is, because you don't know the past participle of come, it is, you have made a mistake. Otherwise it is correct. Procedurally you are right. Correct? Very good. Now I will change the exercise. because you have to do correctly. Then only I will go to the next sentence. Okay. Now, Sita danced. Now, change this to present perfect tense. Now tell me, go by room voice, Sita, which is the predicate?
Dance.
This is?
Subject.
What do you have to look into?
Person and number.
Third person,
Singular.
singular. Then you have to find out what?
Auxiliary.
Auxiliary verb. Which is the auxiliary verb for third person singular?
Had.
Huh?
Had.
Loudly.
Had.
Spelling?
H-A-D.
Huh?
H-A-D.
Very good. Is it right?
Has.
Why you made mistake? You should not put had because we are talking about present, So it is wrong. You have to say which has spelling. That's yes. Okay. Now, what rule number 1? You have to reproduce the subject. Right? Put the rule number 2 what?
Auxiliary verb.
Put the suitable auxiliary verb of the present perfect form immediately after the subject. Then what you should do?
Find out the past participle form of the
Past participle form of the main verb. Okay? Which is the main verb here?
dance.
Dance. What is the past participle form?
Dance.
Very good. Sita has
Dance.
danced. This is the right way of writing present perfect tense. Right? Now, I won't be guiding you. You have to write. I won't guide you. You understood? I won't guide you. You give me a sentence in the what you have written. No? Earlier you have written a lot of sentences. You give me one.
He is waiting.
He is writing. He is writing. In which tense is this? Loudly.
Perfect continuous.
It is in which tense? Loudly.
Perfect continuous.
Huh?
Perfect continuous.
Is it perfect continuous? Is it perfect